Whenever I get a chance to go to Houston, I always stop at as many bookstores as I can. This video is about the Kirkwood Half Price Books, which is an amazing place with amazing finds. Let's see what we can find here at the Kirkwood Half Price Books.
There's going to be a lot of these bookstore videos on this trip. Fantastic. I love half-price books. Pretty good stuff. Nothing really jumping out at me. If you have a half-price books near you, you're very lucky because they always have incredibly good stuff that you wouldn't think that they would have, like high-quality philosophy books, high-quality religious books, fiction. I don't really read that, but lots of good stuff. This is actually good. Buddhism section. There's always good Buddhism books here. I'm not really sure why. Okay, this is a pretty good book, hardcover. Footprint of the Ox, but most excitingly is in here an old Borders Books and Music bookmark. So this book was probably bought at Borders, now defunct. Long gone Borders Books, but that's a pretty good find. Anthropology, sociology, looking pretty good. Although this is a stretch. It's not really a good book. Education now, and we have Daniel Kahneman's book in education. That is a cool idea. I like seeing how they sort things, because it gives you new ways to think about old books and old ideas, and new ways to apply the things in there. I never thought that would be a good book for all teachers to read, but it really is a good book for anybody who teaches to read that book. Very, very good. I don't know if you can see it up there, but it's time for literary criticism. There's never ever anybody on this aisle. Well, except for me. Ooh, essays. Short stories, literary criticism. Okay, we'll find something good here for sure. Oh my god, a book on E.P. Thompson. You know I'm gonna have to buy that. Why do I like E.P. Thompson so much? Why do I like him? I shouldn't like him, but I like him a lot. This is
a treasure.
This is
$10.
Oh yeah, this is gonna have to be listened to
in the car
today in the car.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, other excellent books. Of course, Wayne Booth.
Yeah.
Vertical Fiction, love that book. But MFA versus NYC is awesome. That book is a debate between whether, if you want to be a novelist or a writer, should you just move to New York City and try to make it, or should you get an MFA? And it's inconclusive. There's good arguments on both sides. And I hate saying that because I sound like some kind of journalist, but that book really is, there are good arguments on both sides. So definitely two books right next to each other that I love, that are worth reading right there.
Jamie needs to read this book.
Yeah, this
The
is
Night Circus.
Night Circus.
Very enjoyable.
Looks,
not at all.
It looks creepy.
If you read the back, it has nothing to do with what the back says. It's not well advertised, but I promise it's very enjoyable.
All right.
You can put it down.
Great. And I'm going to get the William Morris book by E.P. Thompson, who I love. Gonna have to get that. Here in the science section now, and somebody didn't like their college physics book. They sold it back immediately, but look at this. Nice big hardcover Feynman Physics Lectures, Volume 2. No Volume 1. But what a cool book that would be to have kind of sitting out for conversation on the coffee table or whatever. There's lots of good stuff in the science section here. Let's take a look at this Feynman book. I'm really curious about it. This is really cool. $30. There's just one volume too. Oh, well, I printed out the formulas and things. Oh, this is like a serious book. I thought this was like a coffee table book. I'm actually quite serious. Wow, wow, wow. That is very cool. And Pearson. So this is like something you have for a reference library book. Very cool. We'll put it back. This can't be a real thing. Some other good ones we found here. Word Virus by William Burroughs. About, there's a lot of stories in there, but his famous essay about how language is a symbiotic virus that infects our throat, we learn to live with. Cool theory. And then, also rhetoric, I.A. Richards. Very, very famous literary critic and rhetorician, student of rhetoric and communication, who was a big inspiration to Kenneth Burke. So those are also very good. Very, very good. I already have this book right by it, simply because this is what people forget. Rhetoric, I shall urge, should be a study of misunderstanding and its remedies. Doesn't get much simpler than that. How much and how many ways may good communication differ from bad? I mean, that's really all you need right there. That book is fantastic. Intro to rhetoric and what it is or what it ought to be. A lot of misguided people out there. But that's a fantastic book. Misunderstanding and its remedies. Okay, so goodbye Half Price Books. It's been a wonderful experience at this store.
I did have a really good time at the Half Price Books there. More book videos to come from this trip to Texas, but I think I got most of the books I bought on the whole trip at this store. This is the Kirkwood Half Price Books. They have a great selection, particularly in philosophy and in education. I thought the sections are really good, so go check it out if you're in the Houston area. But any Half Price Books is good. You guys are lucky in Texas to have such a nice bookstore. They're hard to find in other places. They're in Pennsylvania, but yeah, great time, and watch for other book videos. I'll be posting them as I make them.